Auto cycle engaged.
Rock. It's all dead. Come on. Suck it down. Oh, suck it down. Get it? Kill this apart. Screws are dead. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Good morning, Lieutenant Commander. We've trained hard for this day, so I'll be brief. I've looked at the ability profiles of your crew, and I'm impressed. Just make sure you use these abilities wisely, as you can't afford many casualties. You're the first to the planet, so set up camp as quickly as possible. Intel reports enemy dropships are making it past our patrols, though you'll probably have company. I'll be honest with you. Our attempts at satellite mapping have been jammed by the enemy. We have no idea what you're dropping into. Once you've secured the area, signal us and we'll reinforce your position. Good luck. You'll need it. Good morning, Lieutenant Commander. You've been assigned to our Eastern Front. This whole thing could come apart very fast, so each platoon needs to make its presence known. Set up a defensive perimeter facing north and east. Your job is to keep the enemy from outflanking us. With the other platoons beginning to branch out, you can expect the enemy will probe your lines for any weakness. Make sure you have none. Wish I had better news, but you knew the risk when you signed on. Good luck. Listen up, Commander. Our troops on World have done an excellent job of chasing the Scorp from our location. Unfortunately, too good a job. They let the Hive leader slip through their fingers. Now with supply lines stretched and news that the Darkin and Merc are also in the vicinity, I can't spare any troops from base defense to go hunt him down. I need you to intercept the Hive leader and prevent him from leaving the planet. You can identify him by the large multi-legged vehicle that carries him. His death will be a crippling setback for the Scorp, letting us focus our resources on defeating the Merc and Darkin. Oh, once you've secured the area, signal us and we'll reinforce your position. Good luck. You'll need it. No doubt you've heard talk of the success we've been having on World. Well, it's a new game now that the Merc and Darkin have arrived. This may explain why we've lost contact with our Western Expeditionary Force. Take your team and find out what the problem is. Personally, I'm hoping it's a faulty umbilical. In any event, we have spent a lot of lives to build that Western base, and I don't want to lose it. Understood? Commander, I assigned you to this mission because I knew your father in cadet training. Hell of a man, and one hell of a good shot as well. This mission requires the same delicate touch he had. We've just heard word from our last sortie that the Darkin occupied positions all along our western front. They even took over Outpost Zulu. But after a vicious battle, we were able to recapture it. Unfortunately, the Darkin had time to retreat, and they took some officers from the base command with them. We think they're trying to get classified information out of them. Take your team and rescue them, then teleport them back to us for debriefing. Now move quickly, Commander. The Darkin are known to use torture to get what they want. Are these the reports? Damn that Darkin armor. Commander, a few days ago we executed Operation Lightning Strike. Intelligence indicated that if we take the bridges far behind Darkin lines, we could cut off their escape route, making thousands of Darkin troops our prisoners. Unfortunately, we didn't send enough firepower, and we were only able to take 4 of the 10 objectives. The Darkin have now surrounded those forces, and the situation could spell defeat for us. You must set up your base quickly and bust a hole in their line so our fleeing troops aren't slaughtered. Our boys have taken quite a beating. I'm afraid you may not be able to keep them in an orderly withdrawal, so get a path cleared through the enemy as fast as you can. I can't tell you how pleased we are with your work on the last mission. I know many died, but many more would have had it not been for your resolve. I've called you back here because I need your experience now more than ever. The Darkin have taken advantage of our mistakes by pushing their battle lines dangerously close to our center of operations. A scant 2 miles separates us from them. They've been stopped by the sheer difficulty of the terrain, but they are quickly overcoming this situation. In all likelihood, you will be surrounded the moment you drop in. That's where your experience comes in. Wipe them out. Kill every last Darkin in theater. They must not reach our command center. The Darkin have fled into a region that is extremely comfortable for them. It is hot, dry, and sparsely vegetated. There are also few matter wells in this area, so build carefully. This is not a region you can afford to be wasteful in. Even though the Darkin are in defeat, expect that they will behave like a caged animal. Remember that their retreating forces have the huge Titan crawlers which pack a terrific punch. Be careful not to engage them on the ground, as their thick hide would be impervious to such attacks. Signal us once you've verified the region is cleared of the enemy. Talks with the Mercs have collapsed. They wasted no time in turning our neutral zones into newly acquired Merc territory. With Merc armor swarming over our lines, I need someone to halt our retreat and make a stand. And unless we turn around and fight, we may well lose the entire planet. I am dropping you as close to their advancing front as I can. Expect a fallback even before you've had a chance to build a base. Let the Merc think you've fled, then rebuild and smash into it. You may well catch him off guard and deliver a stunning blow to their enthusiasm over their recent gains in the field. Reports show the Merc are using their hovers to demoralize our troops and disrupt lines of supply. Protect against this. Finally, our lines have stabilized. Intelligence has located a Merc refinery depot. Not much in this desolated area of the planet, except for a large concentration of matter wells. The Mercs have a large defensive force built up to protect their precious wells. Avoid their patrols and negotiate your way to the center of the map. Construct a base on the small outcropping denoted by the cluster of ancient statues. Build a bridge across to the island south of these statues. Now, once on the island, remove all traces of your passing and retract the bridge. This should allow you time to build a large enough force to take the depot. Make sure your patrols kill their recons before they find your base. Every time I get a report from the front, the news is always that the Merc have been defeated, but our own forces have taken the worst of the exchange. Hell's Kitchen is the only way to describe the mission I'm sending you on. This terrain is flat and bordered on the north and south by cliffs. I've chosen you because your drill instructors have told me how you defeated them with just a small group of raw recruits. The Merc have assembled a large force at the end of this pipeline of land. If you're too slow, their weapons on the cliff will decimate you. Too fast, and you won't have enough troops to punch a hole through their lines at the end. Build your base and amass a large, swift force, then make a run for their lines. Good luck. We've paid dearly in our battles with the Merc. Fully 1/3 of our forces have been decimated. Now we're in the final stages of the assault. Our recons have done a good job of rooting out the Merc encampments, but one dark area still exists. Captured Scorpion told us they once occupied this country, and that it is all uphill. What I need your force to do is make an assault on the Merc position. From the Scorp, we've also learned that the best defense in this area is with towers. We've fought hard for this moment. Now the Messiah can be ours alone. Congratulations ahead of time, Commander.
Wait up. I need to stop.
Should have thought of that before you left.
Haha, very funny.
You gonna make it, Duncan?
So tell me again. Why did I enlist? Something about seeing how the world's going